Ja, ich habe ja gesagt, das does not look very stabil. Hi, I'm the Shadow's Nose and I'm back with another pickup video together with my mate Thomaniac.
Hello!
We've been to the Gamewalhalla retro burst in Putte, Belgium, and we made some super pickups.
Yeah, indeed.
This was a donation by Thomaniac, but today I will go from the newest stuff to the oldest stuff. I bought this yesterday at the music store. If you watched my stream last night, you might have already heard it. I got a new microphone together with all the accessories, the case, and it was 55 bucks. And I'm pretty surprised how well it sounds. Really surprised. I also got some cheap headphones. I think they were 14 bucks. Both are music store store brand, but I do have some experience with their guitar stuff, and they tend to be okay. The microphone is for 55 bucks. It's great. So next, and I have to somehow organize this because it's a lot. The next ones are all donations from Thomaniac, and I'll try to go through them a little quick because there are tons of PS2 games. First we have Hot Wheels Velocity X Maximum Justice. We have Rygar. We have Gauntlet. We have Unreal Tournament. We have World Racing. We have Colosseum Road to Freedom. And most of the games I don't know. And we have Jack X. I'm not sure if I already have this. We have Pirates, Legend of the Black Cat, with a hot lady on the cover. We have Asterix bei den Olympischen Spielen, this is the German one. It's Asterix at the Olympic Games. We have Asterix and Obelix XXL 2, Asterix and Obelix XXL 2, Mission Las Vegas.
Las Vegum.
Oh, Las Vegum.
Latin style.
Sorry. We have Ratchet and Clank.
That's a nice one.
3. I think I already played one of the Ratchet games. At least the name rings a bell somehow. We have Outlaw Golf 2. I'm really looking forward to try this. We have Space Race, and I'm not sure if I already have this as well. I have to look, but if I have it, it's a good game. We have Looney Tunes Back in Action. We have Time Crisis 2. We have Pipe Mania, and this is, I think, similar to the Pipe Mania on the Commodore 64.
Yeah, that's it.
We have Spy Hunter, Nowhere to Run. We have Pac-Man World 2. And we also have some PS1 games. This is Forsaken, and the first time I looked at it I misread it as Foreskin. We have Formula 1 2001. We have Akuji, the Heartless.
Yeah, I played this a while, and it's a cool one. I like that, but I haven't played.
Looks like that.
Finished it.
Yeah, one problem might be that most of them are in German. So I will have to translate a little bit when I play them on my English channel.
Nice cartoon style racer.
Andretti Racing. This is probably an IndyCar. Yes, it's an IndyCar and stock car. I used to watch IndyCar racing back in the 90s. UEFA Champions League season 99-2000. And the FIFA games, I'm not a huge fan of football. I don't watch it usually and I don't care too much about it. But I played, I'm not sure which FIFA game. I played the FIFA game for the Euro Championship, I think in 98. And I think I also played FIFA 99. Even though I don't like football, they are still good games, fun to play. This is too extreme. Never heard about that. Croc. I think I played this before. And I played a lot of PS1 games on an emulator. We have Rapid Racer. And last but not least, we got Micromaniacs, which is pretty much like Micro Machines, but with not with cars, but with people running. Also played this a lot on the emulator. Now I have an original copy. And now I think it's your turn, or yes, it's your turn. Definitely your turn.
Yeah, okay.
From newest to oldest. So this should be the newest.
Yes, I can start that way. And then we end in the back that smells like 100-year-old cellar, where it was.
Yeah, it's a little musty.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I found some new cartridges. So they're brand new, as it seems, and they contain more games in one, and they're all for the Mega Drive. The first one says 42 legendary games and 48 bonus games. Once upon a time, these games had a lot of scenery. 100 pieces, 16-bit classic games for player collection. And no battery safe forever. So what did you say? It's
I suppose it's. I presume it doesn't have a battery-backed RAM to save the games, but some sort of flash memory instead, where the games are saved. I'm not sure, but it's the only logical explanation.
And
for the
yeah,
sticker.
on the top it says Gen, so I say would say Genesis total 100 in one cartridge. And I really love to collect these because you never know what you will get here. But I expect some nice games on that cartridge.
And they are not that expensive usually.
And because of that, I got another one, 200 in one for the Mega Drive. Looks that way. And yeah, we will see in my video section soon what's on there. And then the last of that series is the 16-bit Super 10 in 1. And there is a list what we have here for the Mega Drive, and this already reads interesting. Castlevania Bloodlines, then Bare Knuckle 3, King of Fighters 98, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, this I've heard should be a really good one. Contra Hard Corps, another great one. Battletoads vs. Double Dragon, Dai Makaimura, don't know what this is.
It's either Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts.
Raiden Trut logo, so perhaps this is this vertical shoot 'em up. So that sounds interesting. Yu Yu Hakusho Makyu, not fuck you. And Golden X3. So, and these were all on that cartridge. And then I also have, what is this? 70 in 1 cartridge for the Super Nintendo. Also a brand new thing. And this has some really great games on it that normally are extremely expensive. For example, we have Earthbound here, A Secret of Mana. Then we have Donkey Kong Country and more. I cannot read this very well yet, but I expect to find some really good games on that cartridge. And yeah, indeed, I will do video content of that, and we'll start a series where I showcase the games that are on here.
Yeah, just Donkey Kong Country, the original cartridge is almost as expensive as this multi-card, so definitely worth the money if it works.
And what did he say? 35? This was 30 and 15, 45, and I paid 40 for all that.
Yeah.
So this is a really good price, I think. Then I got 2 tapes for the C64. One is Starlifter from Mastertronic, and the other one is also a Mastertronic game, Dark Star. And yeah, I don't know what this is about yet, but so 2 more for my big C64 tape collection, where I meanwhile have more than 130, so lots of stuff to record next time. Shall I go on with my cellar found? This is again the thing. We went there without any expectations.
Really, without any expectations.
So to say, we were looking for nothing special, and then you get there and you find awesome things, as you see here. And I never expected to find Commodore discs for the C64, and I got a real bunch of floppy disks. These are 26 floppy disks, and I checked 1 or 2 of them, and they are in a rather good condition, and the games are named on them. And for example, here we have Rock and Roll and Graffiti Man. So I don't know.
Not the best example of good games.
No, I don't know.
Rock and Roll. I love to play Rock and Roll on the Amiga. Don't know how good the C64 version is, but Graffiti Man is really a piece of crap. It's one of the worst games I ever played, no matter on which system. It has good graphics on the C64, great music on the C64, but the gameplay is just pure crap. It's frustrating. You will not play this game for more than 2 minutes.
So this game, I think, will be good for swearing and for a laugh.
Definitely.
I always like to say bad games make good videos because they are so funny. Here we have another example. This sticker says "No mercy," so perhaps that's this program here. And yeah. Also in here I have the original demo disc that comes with the 1570 or 1571 floppy disk drive for the C64.
No, that's a C128 disk drive.
120. Yes, you say. So is this useless for me? I will see if it loads.
It should be pretty useless. I'm not sure if it's It says 1570. 1570 was a single-sided drive. The 1571 was a dual-sided drive. So I presume that it will work. That it's only single-sided.
Yeah. So it's one hole on the.
Yeah, it's also one hole on dual-sided because it has a write-head on both sides.
Yeah. And then also in this bag, this is where the interesting smell comes from. So, we have the original Commodore microcomputer user manual that was also in this sack. And yeah, really cool to have this. I didn't have that one yet. And then another really interesting thing. So, it's in Dutch written. Computer Programmers, Commodore 64. More than 30... programs.
Nuttige, leerrijke en leuke programma.
Yeah, in German, nuttige. It's hard to explain. It's similar to.
Nuttige comes from Nutte is a whore, a prostitute, and so it's like hoary or bitchy or something like. If you would read it in German, In Dutch, nuttige is useful. So yeah,
Useful, yes.
That's why for Germans, Dutch is sometimes very funny, because if you read it as German, it makes no sense at all sometimes, and some of the things are really funny, like this nuttige.
And this, I think, this could make a rather interesting new series, because you have more than 30 programs here, listings, type-ins, and they are rather small. Not
like 2 or 3 of those sites.
Yes, and so these are some little programs. Here was the content of. Yeah, some are games, some are applications. Yeah, space cargo. Yeah, so the plan is to make a video where I will type the program in and then hopefully see if it runs and what we have there. So, and these are all rather small programs. So perhaps, yeah, I guess I will make a video of that, at least of 1 or 2 or 3 of the programs, and then if you like to see more, then you will get more. so this, I'm really looking forward to try this out. Okay, some of the sentences are written in Dutch, but I guess while I program that, I will translate it into English also. And then we will see what we get here. So this is really, really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to try out these programs and to see what's the result. So expect nothing special, because the listings are rather short, but it's for the fun of it and because I can do it. So I will do it. Okay.
I think your last item we will do last, because it was a really great pickup.
Yeah.
So I will continue.
Yeah, okay.
I got another donation from Thomaniac, the original Commodore Assembler, which was also in this bag.
And it also smells like that.
It also smells like that. It's complete with a floppy disk and the manual. And let's see, I never heard of this. I know that Commodore did some monitor programs, but I will have to read about this and see if it's any use. It contains everything you need to create, assemble, load and execute 6500 series assembly language code, powerful macro assembler, 2 machine language monitors, editors and loaders, other support routines, and the user manual. And it's copyright 1983. So this is a very early development environment from Commodore for the C64. Would be interesting to at least have a look. I'm not a good programmer. I tried assembly, and I told you in my speedloader video that I released recently that those freezer cartridges are rather expensive.
We had so much
well,
this time.
Not always, and yes, this is almost the price I paid. I picked up a couple of items from him, and this is the final cartridge 3, complete with a manual. And I got it basically just because it was $5 and I didn't have the manual. And I got a KCS Power cartridge, also with the manual. It was a little bit more expensive than the final cartridge 3. And the seller had a lot of those. And he just said, I know I could ask more for them, but I don't want to take them back with home. I just want to get rid of them.
Oh, yes.
You also had, two ZX81 new, complete in box. But I already spent so much money over the last couple of weeks with all the new hardware stuff for the C64 that I bought, like the Kung Fu cartridge, the Pi 1541, the microphone and stuff. So I said if you still have it in 2 or 3 hours, I will take it. But when we passed by him like 20 minutes later, they were also already gone. So we were really lucky. We we were early, and we saw all the stuff right away.
Yeah.
Because if we had come like 10 minutes or 15 minutes later, it would have been gone. But that's not all. I also got a 1530 dataset unit in box. It's not the greatest condition, but it does have the styrofoam, so I do have datasets in better condition. So I will probably use the box with one of them, and it also has a manual. The only bad thing is, I'm not sure if you can see this. If you look at the digits of the counter, there are very small letters, and I know that this was one of the drives that Commodore used. They also used it on the 1531 for the Commodore 16, and this drive is supposed to be not as reliable, not as good as the other ones, but then again, I only bought it for the box, and I'm pretty sure that the dataset will work, and it also has a cassette inside.
Yes.
So that would be interesting to see what's on there.
Some sweets.
Yeah, but before that, oh, this is heavy. I also got a 1541-2 complete in box. And
It says GEOS inside. GEOS.
yes, and it does come with the demo disc. This is just the usual one, and with GEOS desktop 1.5 and GEOS additional for the Commodore C64C. I'm not sure if it's a complete GEOS. And the disc is, oh no, it's just the sticker that falls off the disc. The disc is okay. So I have to re-glue it somehow, because the glue has disintegrated. Also comes with the manual for the 1541, and it also comes with the GEOS desktop user manual.
Cool.
And it's complete. I'm not sure if I should.
Now you can.
Yeah, it's too heavy to handle, but you can believe me, it's really complete. It has a power supply, it has all the cables, and I do have a lot of 1541 too, but I didn't have one in a box, and for this price I did not think very long.
The box looks good.
Box looks good. It's complete, and he made a really good price for all the stuff together. So
Indeed.
I'm not in any way disappointed with what I picked up. He also threw in some candy and a business card. So he's a really nice guy. In general, all of the sellers and all of the people there on the Belgian Retro Börsen are really nice guys. So it's the Retro Game Collector, and this is his website. So check him out, he's a really nice guy. He has awesome stuff, and I think he also has good prices.
Yeah, definitely.
And last but not least, I got for very little money an original Famicom card, and this is Kung Fu Master.
Yes.
If I can believe Thomaniac, and I don't have too many cartridges for the original Famicom. I only pick them up if they are really cheap, because I'm not a fan of Nintendo. But this was really cheap, and now I have another game to play with my Famicom. And now the greatest pickup, the greatest deal. It was expensive, but I think it was definitely worth the money.
Yeah, and as tonight is my birthday, so I bought this as my birthday present. And first I haven't seen that, and the Shadows Knows showed me that they have this here, and it's more on the rare side, but it's Core Graphics PC engine, and this is in an absolutely great condition. it looks nearly new, and it comes with the turbo EverDrive. And he says on this SD card he has put nearly all the U-card games you can find. And it also comes with
the power supply.
Of course, the power supply, but with a special adapter that you can put into this external bus, and then you have RGB SCART output, and also you can use S-video or component out. So I have different methods I can choose from, but I guess I will use this SCART RGB out and connect this to my FrameMeister, and then I expect a gorgeous picture.
I have the PAL TurboGrafx, and the picture quality, I didn't solder a video cable yet, because the picture quality over the RF output is already amazing. It's really good. It has really clear picture on the RF output. So since I'm lazy, I just did not want to solder a video cable for it, because it just works really well with the RF. And
then the controller that comes with it, it looks as if it was hardly used, never used. It looks brand new. So the condition of this, all in all, is absolutely great. And yeah, the price also was not so great, but I think if you still it was worth it, because I think this EverDrive already cost something about 70 euro. I've seen, and the machine. So all in all, for this complete system, yeah, it was 220 euro, and I think that's absolutely an okay price for it.
It's a really okay price,
and especially when you look at the conditions, nearly no scratches or something like that, and yeah.
And it's tiny. It's not really bigger than a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
And that's really great about the PC Engine. The TurboGrafx is ginormous compared to this. And it has the same internals, so it plays the same games. But for some reason, the Japanese prefer tiny things. And Americans, in America, everything has to be big.
Bigger is better.
So I'm pretty sure if you had sold a Core Graphics or a TurboGrafx or a PC Engine in America, nobody would have bought it, because they could not comprehend that a machine of the size of a CD case, of two CD cases put on top of each other, is able to produce such great games. And the good thing about the PC Engine TurboGrafx is that most of the games are shooters.
Yeah, and as I'm a big shoot-'em-up fan, and as I've read that this console is absolutely famous for that, yeah, in the end I couldn't resist. And yeah, I thought to myself, yeah, you can buy this for your birthday as a birthday present. So I think this is one of my best birthday presents I got the last time, and I really look forward to try it out. We haven't tested it yet, but the seller absolutely promised this will work, and the condition, it looks like
yeah, and you put this expensive EverDrive into it, and I'm pretty sure he has tested it with this EverDrive if it works. So yeah. I'm very confident that it will work.
Absolutely. And yeah, I'm absolutely happy with that. And yeah, so this is what we said. When you go to a retro fair and have no expectations, these always have been the best retro game fairs.
But I have to be honest, I was hoping to get a KCS power cartridge, because it was the only cartridge that I had from this video that I could not find anymore. I had like 2 or 3 of them, back when I started collecting, but for some reason I cannot find any of them. And it's really strange that the KCS Power cartridge costed twice as much as the final cartridge, because the final cartridge is definitely the better cartridge. This came out much earlier. And right now I'm preparing and recording freezer cartridge comparison. So this cartridge will get some use. The floppy speeder comparison was basically the first part of this freezer series. The next part will be the actual freezer function, and then I will definitely have a look at the cheat functions of those cartridges. I also have a Game Killer cartridge, which should make cheating very easy. I'm really looking forward to try that out and see how useful it actually is. I doubt it is very useful, but I did play around with the Action Replays cheat functions, and they do work. Not always, but the Action Replay does work. I never had tried out the cheat functions on any other cartridge, but that's probably a subject of an interesting series of video. And I'm really stunned that nobody ever did a video about the freeze functions of those different cartridges. They are not that hard to obtain, and with the Easy Flash and the Kung Fu Flash cartridge, you can emulate quite a few of them. I still have to emulate the Super Snapshot cartridge because I don't have it, but now I have the KCS Power cartridge and one cartridge less to emulate. Yeah, it was a great weekend again.
Yes. The stream yesterday
was
made so much fun.
And I'm still a little bit pissed that we did not finish the game. I mean, we did get quite far.
We went so far, and then
yeah, we tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. But we had fun.
And if you know the songs where this text is, where the lyrics are from, write it down into the comments. These are the lyrics of a song that was like popular 10 years ago, 10-15 years ago, I think.
Yeah, some time ago, yes.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, and the good thing is, in 2 weeks, there's the next Retroverse where we'll be going together. It's in Germany, so I expect even less.
Yes.
Yeah, you've seen how much I got if I expected nothing. I hope I don't have to buy a storage room for the pickups on the next Retroverse.
No. Not from my side. Okay, yeah. And we have planned to do perhaps another stream then. We don't know which game exactly, but we have one or two ideas.
It should be a game where we could play together.
Yes.
At best in a cooperative mode, not as enemies, as opponents. Yeah. But we could team up together and beat the game together. That was the intention with Whizball. Whizball. It's I did finish this game alone back in the days, but I also played it quite a few times with my dad together in co-op mode. So it was really fun playing this in co-op mode with someone who actually is halfway decent at playing games. My dad sucked at those games. He was better at... he used to play Crackout a lot with my mother. So yeah, but we did it a couple of times, and this was the first time I played Whizball with someone who's actually decent at playing games. So
yeah, and it was also the first time we did stream together.
Yeah, but I'm only streaming like a month because I just got the capture device, not the capture device, the upscaler recently, and I'm pretty sure I will get a different one, a better one, sooner or later. Right now the picture quality, I think it's okay-ish.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like on the TV that I usually use to play the C64 with, but it's not a fancy Sony TV. It's a ordinary Telefunken one. It's okay. It already had a lot of use. The tube is a little bit tired, So I'm just using it up until the tube fails or something like that. I got it for free from a friend who didn't need it anymore. And yeah, I still have a lot of tube monitors, tube television, so it's unlikely that I will run out of CRT displays in my lifetime. So at least I think I have enough picture tubes, so I'm pretty sure you can tube swap. I have like 5 or 6 1084 monitors, all the Philips ones, and if the tube fails in one and the electronic fails in another one, the tubes are all the same. So you can swap the tube out or swap the electronics out and keep them running. And since I'm almost 50, I don't think I have more than 30 years to live. I will not run out of CRT displays in my lifetime.
I'm almost 51.
Yeah, it's about an hour 15 minutes, and then we'll just say cheers, happy birthday, and then we have to go to bed because tomorrow morning I have to go to work again.
Yeah,
I cannot take a day off every time we go to the Retroburst because I need some real vacation in the autumn. So I will have to save like 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't get that many days off. If you're watching in America, I get 5 weeks of paid vacation, which is not that much in Germany, but it's probably more than you will get in your entire life. So yeah, sometimes being an American sucks, but most of the times being a German sucks more. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this pickup video. I also hope it's not that long. And yeah, see you in 2 weeks for the next pickup video.
Yeah, hopefully. So, bye bye, take care, stay tuned.
See you!